Shit, I'm going insane. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We back to the basics. Yes, Lord. Ain't no need in. One thing a motherfucker gotta know. We ain't too big on giving up, my nigga. No, sir. We not too big on that, my nigga. Nigga really don't even know how to do that, my nigga. To be honest with you, if we just being for real, for real. Shout out to that nigga JB through the door. I'm talking about, yeah, salute. You know we rocking with you, big home. I already know what it is. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. Big home said, hold on. Big home said, goddamn, boy, them niggas, hey, yo, nation is serious. I'm like, I know it. Said, them motherfuckers putting pressure on niggas. You damn right they is. You damn right they is. And they gonna continue to put pressure on motherfuckers. We just make sure now we don't want no nonsense now. Come on with that nonsense. Yeah, we ain't doing no nonsense now. Yo, yo, hold on, bitch. Come on, bitch. We gotta make sure. We gotta make sure we ain't got no issues. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds good too. Ooh. Ooh. Them folks, they thought they just took us all the way out of there. They thought they just destroyed what we were doing. Them motherfuckers thought they just destroyed us. Yeah, Lord. Hold on. Let me break this thing down. Bring it on down. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Lord. Them motherfuckers thought they had us. I'm talking about. Dog, and like I said, my nigga, you know, on some real shit. On some real shit, dog. It's too low. You know, last night, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was hot last night. I was definitely hot. Shout out that nigga Grump in this bitch, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, nah, you know, like I said, let me see. Everything looking good. Let's get it together. Yeah, last night I ain't gonna lie, I was highly fucking upset. Um, but you know, we so strong, we so strong that all we gotta do is come together on some shit and we'll figure it out. Back on my pavilion, back up. I'm back in the saddle. You pretty better get down and get slaughtered like cattle. You sheep, I'm a wolf in your pasture. They weak, I'm blowing strong. Still, that way. I'm back alive, bitch. I got blessings on top of my trading. No need to be stressing. Just run on my chicken and tell me a lesson. You do what you give it, so give it your best. Just leave all the rest with your hoe to figure out. Keep doing me in the struggle. Don't get it twisted. I copy with tickets to hell. If you play on the wrong, they quit out. Just put you some money or get you some crypto or something. Fuck saying. Save this account. What you doing? You hustling backwards, my nigga. You playing for the year, right? I heard. Don't get left from the 11th hour to midnight. They erasing your future, so we invest. Protect your neck and cover your chest and don't swallow the fake. All like supremacy ain't up for debate. Let me show you something. A lot of you niggas don't put in no work. You look at your life like it owes you something. Oh yeah. Let me grab it for you. Gotta watch for the snakes who be acting cabinet. Grab your hand and try to dab it for you. Call it crazy, you can call it paranoia, but it kind of fits. And it'll be a real bitch when you're looking how your friends gone. And the light be a still hit. Now you gotta put mask on. Either that or you get sick. Now what you gonna do when the cash gone? Better make a move now, some real shit. Cause they watching. Big vulture, city culture. Try by meeting. That's big brother, little cousin. Better learn about the family trees. It ain't no like me. No, we wild. Where we at? You guess. Going live. In the club, no man feeling so alive. Even though a pandemic still on the rise. They say all lives, but let it ride. Thought it's part of that, but it's in the time. Red in the fight, fuck both sides. Cause the now black and it's televised. And I mean that. Cause I'm on wine, but let me bring it back. Still fuck 12. Step in the while the August ran up in the business and not go to jail if you shit. You might get go forward, but I really can't. And I really can't tell you who the fool is, but I know who he ain't. They want to scoot to the TV, but that shit don't move me and keep me away from my pivot. I gotta stay grounded, my foot in the streets, so the foot all around it. Let's ring the alarm, you know I'm a sound and my people be fucking know we going hard on each other. Just to stun on each other. Throw it on social media for agents on the cover. Leave the weapon with the damn blubber. It ain't all about skin time, because a lot of them rocking your skin too. Just waiting on you to slip up when they gotta make quota and they recommend you and that kind of bitch. And it'll be a real bitch when you looking how your friends gone and the light be a still hit. Now you gotta put a mask on. Either that or you get sick. Now what you gonna do when the cash gone? Better make a move now, some real shit. Cause they watching you. Yeah, cause they watching you. Cause they watching you. Hold on. We gonna get this all the way correct. We got it together. Don't call it the unity of the defeated. The music is healing. We're bringing it back. So say what you said, but don't call it. Hold on. That's big homie Eskimo Shorty Y'all already know what he do. Hold on. I don't even feel like we could even do this unless we do it the real way. Yeah, unless we do it the real way, I don't even feel like we can really even do this shit, my nigga. Yeah, these motherfuckers thought they had us cornered and killed. They thought they had us cornered and killed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't be a dumb go get some money. Don't be a dumb go get some money. Don't be a dumb go get some money. Go get some money. You out with nothing. Just about sticking the can with 100. Give me a lick in the can with a 20. Shit, I always stick can with 100. I ain't standing on some nigga that done it. We the one who drive the words to the cash. Down the road, he selling no money. I heard he sitting that bill like a tank. Plug trying to frame it, know we gon' run it. Scratching at the door, you know they don't knock. Back on the block, got what we got drop. Shoot the curb, it hurt. What I take bird, I just gotta make a jump out the pack. I know I ain't gonna start trying to jump out the drop. Give me a lick and I'm ball me a whack. Ball me a bitch, let the clothes to die. Dream out the brick, I'll close my eyes. I don't want your word, let's ready to ride. I'm in the boat, get sick to rap. I hold shot, cause she got potential. She coming out, ain't five, I let her get some smoke. It's a long 45 this. For my miss, shit, you swimming. You understand me? You from the trenches. Yeah. All right, my nigga. Yeah, we had like I said, we had the you know how they rock. If you just not getting in and you don't know what's been going on, my nigga, every day that we've been, you know, we go to the studio with her and I'm like every day that we've been trying to rock out, my nigga, these people been throwing crosses to where we can't even speak like we need to. But shout out to Ayo Nation, my nigga. Like, um, honestly, like if it wasn't for Colorado Rick, JP, Showboat, Southmount, uh, I don't even want to start saying names because it's too many. But it's like shout out to that nigga Oaks. Shout out to Naeem Edwards. I hope she can come in tonight. She got some real good news on the hop. Um, it's just been, like I said, it's just been a whole bunch of different shit going on, and and I'm just extremely happy that we were able to bring this thing back. Um, having, you know what, I might need to do that. Well, no, hold on, take this one off. Yeah, that's how we'll do that. But love, I appreciate all the support, appreciate all the love. Shout out to that nigga Edgar Allan Cole. If you have not gotten the Black Poe, when you going through those situations like what we've been going through, um, having some type of foundation, these stories, like this shit is set up like a horror book. You know what I'm saying? And in real life, sometimes real life can seem like a fucking scary movie. Like you just can't claw your way out. Um, and whatever the evil motherfucker is, they just chasing you down relentlessly. But I said last night that I'm looking in the I'm looking in the chat, and that motherfucker don't say nothing but 100 people. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's not correct. And then as soon as the goddamn video go off, you see it's 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And once again, all of these things are methods and tactics to do exactly what's going on. Like, but like I said, if a motherfucker is over here for any other reason than to actually, you know what I'm saying, get something that they can take with them and build some shit, they here for the wrong reason anyway. Um, and like honestly, my nigga, just being for real, I do look at that shit. I can't lie. I do look at that shit. Like it. So obviously, May 1st, we start, running this shit back up with the, rap trap and all the regular pre-recorded episodes. My nigga, dog, this is real life. Let me break this shit down. This is real life. Real life is you working a job. You working a job and everything is just all good. It's all love. And everybody, talking is fun conversations. Everybody just, yeah. You hit a snag at the job. An unforeseen layoff comes, and then all of a sudden,
sit in the waiting room, waiting at the door, listening to what.
And then all of a sudden, those conversations, nobody wants to go out and eat for lunch anymore. Nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell it's different. I can't lie, my nigga. Like I'm I thank God, you know what I'm saying? I'm built for battle. I'm built for the hard times. Um, it's crazy because being counted out, left for dead, I take that shit personally. I gotta be honest. I take it personally. I take it extremely personal. You know what I'm saying? Like when I, fell off in the street and everything like that, that's why it's not that much confusion over here because it was only one motherfucker who stood next to me when shit got bad. And you know what I'm saying? And really just stood up tall, extremely tall. You know what I'm saying? And did everything that you were supposed to do. And that's why my loyalty is the way it is. But dog, I pay attention to this type of shit. Like so, when we got 1,000 people in the chat or whatever like that, and then nigga come in and see that they not no moderator no more, that's what that is. I'm not. I don't do the fake thing. I don't do the fake thing, my nigga. Like this ain't no conditional situation. When if you just a casual fan, that's one thing. But if you this nation business, then it's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit deeper. I don't want you to call in when it's a thousand people in the chat and all that shit. That shit seem like dick hacking shit to me. That's dick hacking. And once those type of things happen, and you see the truth that comes from outside people thinking that you may be, you know what I'm saying, on your way out, it really helps you to give the love and the support to the people who deserve it. And like I said, I ain't, I'm not talking. I'm just saying that these people are playing a dirty, dirty game, an extremely dirty game. They don't mind doing weird shit in the chat. They don't mind hiding numbers. For a motherfucker to see that we live and then to be discouraged of coming into the live because the motherfucker might hack the live. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough people in there yet. That's dog. I don't like that. I don't like motherfuckers that come around when shit is just Dog, and like I said, I tell all my core team members, dog, real bonds are forged in fire. They not forged in no motherfucking butterflies and rainbows and skittles. Real bonds are formed in fire. A lot of motherfuckers think like you can hear that, but you don't really hear it though. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know. Like I said last night, my nigga, I don't know who the fuck niggas think I am. I am a regular, everyday street nigga. If you seen one real street nigga, you didn't seen them all. I fell into this spot on some. I got behind the curtain with the media shit. I seen that motherfuckers was with this Hollywood pretending like they was sad that rappers was dying as they getting money hand over fist every time they getting bonuses. Every time a rapper get arrested, every time a rapper go to jail, anytime a rapper baby mama, a rapper child get killed, they getting bonuses hand over fist. And then come to the public and say, "Oh man, moment of silence." That me and Oaks was just talking. And that's Oaks with the jokes if you on Instagram. But me and Oaks was talking, and this is the same logic of the a nigga who likes dudes. If you like dudes, then dog, you like dudes. The problem comes when you acting like you know what I'm saying? That's the issue. And that's the exact issue we have here. Nobody wants to seem like a culture vulture. Right now, what I'm doing with this No Negative News November, moderators, make sure that you're posting the No Negative News November link. I think we at 600, almost 700. We should be able to get 1,000 signatures before this live is over. But as a motherfucker is looking at, you look at how I'm on a island by myself. If you are in media, it's like an unspoken code. You're not supposed to tell the secret. We're actually getting paid when bad shit happen to rappers, but we need to make it seem like we sincerely hurt when something happened. But in reality, if Nipsey Hussle, Mo 3, FBG Duck, so on, Draco the Rule, if these XXX take, if they didn't die, I wouldn't have been able to buy my car. I wouldn't have been able to buy this chain, and you know what I'm saying? Man, it was finna cut my power off. I needed Dolph to die. Woo! I came back. So I'm on an island right here, and this is why motherfuckers are gathering their resources to punish this right here. You can go on to the Rap Trap and watch the live that we did last night and watch the live that was on the Big Facts podcast. The same exact, it was shot on the same exact, everything was the same. But the Big Facts podcast glitch it up every 2 seconds, and that's why I left it up there so that you can see what's going on. Once again, as I tell y'all, when you see something that don't look right, no matter what it is, anything negative, that's how they open the door. They'll say something about some man. Why he got that mask back there? That's them trying to get in, hoping that somebody comes up, say something negative, immediately ask for their social media. I guarantee you, they'll leave. Why you need my social media? These are fucking bots. These are people from secret accounts. I'm public enemy number one because in November, when you see all the fucking pledges of all the platforms that have pledged to no matter what happens, there will be no black person that they put out a negative story on. I don't give a fuck if it's real. If it's negative, it's not going out. Only positive news. Or talk about relationships. Talk about something else. But as far as Young Dolph gets murdered, update on the Young Dolph case, none of that. 1 month, 30 days is all I'm asking, and we getting all this shit. All this flack coming from every fucking direction is because I'm saying, dog, if you actually are not a culture vulture, you saying Vlad is the feds and no jumping, all these white boys is culture vultures and shit like that, my nigga, just because you, what the fuck is the difference between you and them? Because you was born with a darker skin color? We see what that type of shit get us. We see what happened when they use the token niggas. We see what happened when they bring the black woman on stage with them. Like, see? I said a while ago, I said, one thing about being black is you could always sell your blackness. So if you're black, it's some big buff ass nigga, some big buff nigga on the internet that is he big buff nigga. He be looking at the camera, big buff as fuck. Dog, motherfucker drop a beat and this motherfucker start doing motherfucking like, and it's not no like no crumping shit or nothing like that. This nigga is doing like suspect, ballerina, cheerleader. I'm just really cutting the jig for massa. That nigga is paid well. In California, they got a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. They'll tell the motherfucker, hey, get a tattoo on your face. We need you to look more urban. So that when we put this dress on you, it can be understood that it's okay to wear a dress. If you actually believe that there is a effort to dilute the minds of our youth, why in the fuck is it so hard for you to understand a nigga who's been using the same program for years? I come out with no negative news November, all of a sudden everything go haywire. I didn't have MediaCom come out here 2 times already. My bill is like $31. I haven't had internet for 2 months. They can't find out what's going on. Why is it blinking? How is this happening? Nobody know what the fuck is going on. And that's why I will get upset if motherfucker come in talking that goddamn, you gotta put the external audio connector to the flexorizer. You gotta put the on. There it is. I need to put the external fucking audio to the flexorizer. This is StreamYard. This ain't fucking Chinese math. I'm not trying to figure out how to have the propulsion on the fucking spaceship to where it won't fuck with the gravitational pull of the earth, my nigga. I'm hitting 2 buttons. What the fuck? But I like I said, my nigga, you know me, honestly, my nigga, for real, I have learned that those bad times are a blessing simply because when you finna hit, anybody who has driven a stick shift will understand this. Whenever you're driving a manual, when you're shifting gears, you have to get off the gas, push down the clutch, switch the gear so that you can go faster. That's kind of how life goes. How retarded would it be that if you driving this manual, every time that you get off the gas, mother, let me out. You ain't hitting the gas like you used to. Let me out. You ain't doing it fast enough. I'm just letting it be known because, like I said, with these new shows and shit, the internet is a third place. Like people really don't have choices like that. You can't really say I don't fuck with him. And no, like motherfuckers be bored as fuck on the internet trying to find something to watch. If you a patron, a core team member, then you understand what was being done, why we stopped that. You know what I'm saying, and what we were doing in that place. Um, the new rollout was supposed to be January 1st, but because no negative news, hey y'all with me? We with you? All right, we going. So now it's down to May 1st. So May 1st, the rap trap starts back. We bringing back the What You Say show. Um, what is that? The Daddy Talks on the Big Facts podcast. Big Facts in the Trap. Obviously, the new rap trap revamp. Um, Big Facts podcast episodes once again. Stupid rappers. Um, and it's two more hybrid shows that I'm gonna be, fucking with. So everything is coming back. Motherfuckers not gonna really have a choice, but to watch it. Because what we do over here is special. It's unique. This is why, no matter what goes on, we continue to have offers on the table. Um, but I feel like this time right here was necessary. It was extremely necessary. I needed to get to know the people I needed to get to know. And there's no way, as I continue to tell y'all, like, dog, if you with somebody, nigga, bitch, however, you with somebody and it's just all good times, you don't know that motherfucker. You don't know that person. You have to be tested in fire. The loyalty that I come with is a different speed. It's just a whole different speed. Katrina told me about that early on. That I'm just, too nice and I just want to help and all that shit like that. And putting that into people who don't deserve it. Anybody can be, oh, what up? Everything is all good when everything is all good. Everything is all good when everything is all good. Shit get a little bit shaky and you just start noticing shit. Nigga just start noticing and that is needed. That's needed. So if a motherfucker wonder why certain motherfuckers come on the show and ain't no way that I don't give a fuck what they say, how they say it. They come on the show. It's all respect, nothing but respect. That motherfucker proved theyself in a real way. I rock out for mine, my nigga. I rock out for him, and like I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was not expecting that situation. I was not expecting for them to rock out like that with them goddamn glitches and all that shit like that. And that's really why I never wanted beef with the gamers because when I was sitting back 2016 watching the internet in Mobile and Oldwood, I'm watching Star in the Morning all day. Um, I'm just watching the internet, learning, collecting data, kind of a lot like what I do now. If you on my social media or whatever, you see that I ask a whole lot of questions. It's not too much post and shit like that. It's really just me asking questions and shit because I'm sitting back looking at what's going on, trying to see where these new shows are gonna fit in. on the internet and shit. Today I pointed out that if you look at Vlad, if you go to Vlad's channel right now, his last 20 videos, I didn't go no further, but I'm sure it's the same thing. Last 20 videos, nigga might not have 60,000 views on the motherfucker. He has 1 million subscribers. Let me give y'all some more game from the YouTube side. You're gonna get most of your views in the first 24 hours. So after a video has been out for a day, those views that it has is what it has. You know, you're gonna get some residuals here and there, but them views that it has is pretty much the views that it's gonna have. If you have a channel that has over 1 million subscribers, a motherfucker wants to know, how in the fuck do you not have, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this market of people, niggas get bored very quickly. So when you start, when motherfuckers start going through that phase, when the numbers start getting and they getting paid from YouTube, I break it down. Like I told Eskimo today, like I don't, and I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm gonna be fully open. No, I don't beg YouTube to monetize me. What we do, once again, what I do is promote and market. Tactical Operations LLC, that's my business. That's me promoting different businesses, different artists, whatever talents and shit like that. Having this YouTube shit just gave me another notch on my belt. But that's what I do. Um, Obviously we do merchandise, but you know, the love from the people. AO Nation has really made it to where I can be this person. I can be behind the scenes and I can be in two places at once. I can see what's going on with the media shit, but I don't, I'm not, these niggas is real deal dick suckers. I'm being for real, my nigga. These niggas is dick suckers. Every one of them motherfuckers, as soon as something happens, I'm talking about motherfuckers is just racing to do it, and that's why they have to be so biased towards rappers, is because they know if they get an interview from this artist and that artist, they can get some views. So that's why they'll be like that, and that's why it'll be hard to trust anybody in the media. Those people that's DJ academics up there past that level, that's a different thing. When motherfuckers are trying to come up, their loyalty is with themselves, and their loyalty to themselves says that they need to goddamn do whatever they need to do to get them views so they can get paid off of those views. And you have to do a lot of dick sucking on YouTube to get those videos monetized. Can't cuss in the first 2 minutes. Can't say this certain thing. You can't do that certain thing. So on and so forth. I'm not hating on nobody hustle. The whole thing I'm saying is this is a heavy game. Heavy game, my nigga. This shit is dead serious. This shit is dead for real, and it's vicious. Um, so like I said, I just needed to take a minute out and tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. Um, and I think it's good, my nigga, that y'all were able to see. You need to see that shit. You need to see a nigga that you fuck with. You need to see that motherfucker in a crisis. You need to see him in a crisis so you can really know what a nigga is made of. You cannot find out what a nigga is made of in the cushy, cuddly fucking penthouse. You gotta go outside. You gotta get into some shit. You gotta see, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing. And it was good for me too. Like I said, just seeing how certain people, you know, and you as somebody who was here throughout the whole thing, now that you know what's going on with the timeline is and shit like that, You will look at the comments, you will look at the views, and you will look at when we go live, and you will start seeing certain people trickle back in. It's not to be said. It's not to be said. If it's to be said, I'll say it. But just understand, if you here, I know you here. If you was here rocking, I know you was here rocking. That was some weird shit, my nigga. These folk was throwing my signal off. Everything we were doing, that shit was thrown, my nigga. It was thrown. In order for you to come in and rock, you would really have to be somebody who really fucks with what we got going on. Because these motherfuckers was trying to give people every reason to leave and pay no attention to what we're doing, not understanding that this reach that we got is outside of YouTube. So appreciate that love. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. I had to take a minute to speak to y'all and really thank y'all um for continuously supporting and rocking with me and not leaving me out here alone, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not leaving me out here alone. And that, like I said, it means a lot to me. Even though, like I said, it doesn't matter how big the hurdle is, that hurdle, a hurdle is a hurdle. So the fact that they were actually trying, I saw it, um, and I paid attention. Like I said, every time another celebrity shouts shouts out, the Big Facts Podcast, Ayo Nation, Ayo Consaco, you get this whole slew of motherfuckers coming through the door and all that shit like this. And that shit be dick sucky to me, my nigga. I'm just saying, and maybe I'm dull, but I just rock different. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say that you fuck with me, dog, I don't see why you would say that if you didn't mean it. Like I don't see what the purpose would be. But to each his own. But I appreciate y'all always coming through Cash App, PayPal, getting petition signed, rocking out. Who that is? Let's say Raven, what kind of Raven from Mobile, Alabama. Love. Man, I love it when we got people from the home team fucking with us, my nigga. Like I said, that's a whole nother thing. But dog, and my mother said that shit, dog. It's always darkest before dawn. It took for me to have that meltdown last night for me to be able to get, what I needed. And it's that shit just be crazy. Like shit gotta get all the way bad, and then that's when the good shit happen. That's when everything pops out. Um, and I'm going into this knowing that next month we're starting to roll out. You know what I'm saying? The new shows and all these things. I'm knowing that, but I'm still looking at people, motherfuckers, and that's another thing, dog. If you've been here this long, you have to trust me. You have to trust me. Don't think you don't have to do no thinking. If I'm going live continuously, there's a reason behind that. Before I pass judgment on a motherfucker and hit the button on them, I want to be dead sure. So I'm the type of person who, before I approach you and ask you, did you take the money out my goddamn drawer? I'm gonna make sure that I got all my shit together. I'm not just missing. Hey man, what the fuck? No, I'm gonna make sure give all the opportunities and all of those things so that when I do drop that hammer is dropped. And I know if some of y'all out there like that too, before you confront somebody, whether it be your significant other, your brothers, your homeboy, your homegirl, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you got your shit together. Let me make sure I didn't misplace it. Let me make sure I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going out the window like that. Um, So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't tripping. When I first noticed that the lives were being fucked over, my my knee jerk reaction was go live more. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately, go live more. And then I started looking and I'm seeing just numbers and I'm like, no, no. I saw some shit I didn't want to see. I saw some shit I didn't want to see. But as we all are grown here, what we realize is some of the people that we want to take with us to that next level, they are the exact reason why we can't move up. As long as they are there, we're gonna be here. You done tried every which way you possibly can to pull this motherfucker up with you. You at the last leg of the damn level, and you trying to pull this motherfucker with you every which way, and it's just not working. And that's when you have to make that choice. You're either gonna go and succeed without that person, or you're gonna just, man, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna stay right here on level 5. Fuck that shit. It's all good. We just gonna chill. And you can see that in a lot of the people that, in your life. You see a lot of people like that because they couldn't let go of that person or that thing that they can't take to that next level with them. They just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay on this level. But we ain't doing it. Like I said, I just appreciate y'all, my nigga. I appreciate y'all. Continue. Let me go to the thing. Hold on, because I want to make sure everybody get their credit. Yeah, real talk. Shout out to that nigga, man. And nigga wonder why I celebrate my people like I celebrate them. Dog. This streaming shit was the tip of the iceberg. The other shit I can't speak on here because the motherfucker would try to capitalize on that. But dog, that shit was serious. These folks was not bullshit. Them folks were trying to shut me the fuck up. And I couldn't go. Cause I'm not on this shit on no bullshit. Like I said, AO Nation allows me to, I don't give a fuck. I'll turn down opportunity after opportunity if I feel like that opportunity it isn't given in the right way. We don't gotta do all that. But let's get started here. I heard word that okay, I see you. All right, man. Shout out to that nigga. Hold on, we gotta do this shit the real way. Naeem, give me let me get a minute, and then we're gonna get you to call in just a minute. But look, before if you gotta something you gotta do, go ahead. I'd rather you just call in before you gotta go to sleep or something. Because we have to celebrate that announcement, and that's another thing. I don't mean that, but dog, this is what this is. I'm looking at the cash out. I'm looking at the PayPal, and this is what this shit really looks like. When it's real support, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. That thing that we just went through, we went through that shit together, my nigga. Y'all saw me in a fucking, and dog, a lot of y'all motherfuckers fought. That nigga Eskimo said, well, them motherfuckers is not bullshitting now. Them folks ain't bullshitting. Them folks, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you locked in like that, to where Naeem gave me some heavy news. Colorado Rick, heavy news. you know, anytime somebody from the nation has news, my nigga, that's fucking news. When JR started that damn truck job, that was news. Nigga, that's news. When a member come up, when Theo Pacino and D Rose get together. Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up, dog. That's news, my nigga. That's real news. This, and that's why that shit so dangerous, because this ain't just we want to go and watch the video. No, hey, big home, you good? What's going on? It was so many motherfuckers hit me up last night, you know, trying to see if I was good and shit. And I can't really speak when I'm like emotional. Coming out this bitch quick some next time. I'm telling you that. Stop fucking playing with me, bitch. But to see, like, if I'm in a fucked up emotional state, then I don't want to be seen. So you're not gonna have me on camera crying and trying to get sympathy. You know, I kind of felt bad last night for, you know, getting that high in emotion. But that needed to be seen. But I'm not gonna hold no camera and cry. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm wounded, I'm going in, you know what I'm saying, alone mode. But I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I truly appreciate that. But that's the thing. This ain't just some fucking motherfuckers want to see some goddamn. So what happened to Meg Thee Stallion? We don't do that. I don't break no news. I'm gonna give y'all some shit right here. So when Mace did this last jump off he just did, he hit me first and told me to break the story. Yeah. Told me to break the story. You know what I'm saying? And have the exclusive and all that shit. I'm like, dog, I appreciate that love. But I don't break stories. I don't break stories, man. I would rather somebody else break the story and I just, maybe come and get my opinion on it. But I don't break stories. And that's so because most people in media they want to have the exclusive on some Tasha K shit. So we just got word Kelly Price is on the motherfucking pill. That's that messy T shit. That's not what we do here. That's not what we do here. If you are watching this show and you've been watching this, shout out to my nigga Marcus, New Jersey Marcus. If you've been watching this show since the fucking beginning and you still in the same spot you was at, my nigga, don't send me shit. Don't send me nothing. I don't want dog. Go die somewhere. I used to tell Max all the time, let them dead niggas die. Hold on.
in there saying, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fire. I like that.
I could do that at 7.
I could do that. And when I got to college, everybody just knew me as the Stallion and she rap, and I was like, okay, this is my identity. Yes, this is what we wanted.
H-Town Razor. H-Town Razor. Damn, I'm so proud to be an H-Town Razor.
5 years after Megan Thee Stallion posted this dorm room video, she made her debut on the Billboard Hot 100 list with the song Big Ol' Freak. That same year, her mother passed away. She had already lost her father when she was just 15. I asked her what she had learned from her parents, a question that made her emotional. I didn't mean to make you cry. I was just curious about the impact and effect they've had on your life.
They were my best friends. It was only the three of us all the time. Like when I went to school, I feel like it was a little different with me interacting with other kids. So like they would kind of pick with me a little bit. Like I was so tall already. They just really let me know like you can't ever let somebody.
Oh yeah, I'm finna kill this bitch. Oh yeah. Ooh, I love when a nab try to take the sympathy route. Love that. Love that. And we'll just start it right there. I don't want to hear about the angelic bullshit, but I appreciate my Real Nation members. As I said, you're supposed to rise with me. Um, you're not here just to watch the show and laugh and get high. That's not what we do here. Um, I was told to not challenge my audience so much. You know, when shit start going awry, not everybody is just a professional. All of a sudden, everybody know everything about everything. Once shit start, looking crazy, stop challenge. So hold on. So I need to just let motherfuckers, yeah, just smoke your weed and watch the show. Yeah, we gonna just that's that shit I'm talking about. That's that parasite bullshit I'm talking about. Don't give a fuck about nobody else except that you making money. Oh, because I want to be sure. I want to be sure that I'm hearing the right thing. I want to be sure. Hey, I don't know who out there, but you better shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, I'm going in the house and getting that fucking shit out. But if you are somebody who I've been watching you, so you should be able to tell me that you got a promotion at the job. Hey man, I'll be watching you when I'm, working out for the Olympics, whatever the fuck you doing. Shout out to the nigga Bobby Green. He just had to fight with Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam, his Islam, that's his name. Um, that's what should be happening. Like you should be motivated to move forward and do something bigger. Naeem Edwards, I give her so much fucking credit because I didn't know, and that's big to me. That you actually do have something that you could brag about and be out here saying I did this and I know this person that, and you don't do that shit. That shit is heavy to me, my nigga. That shit is heavy, and I love it, man. Dr. D from Atlanta, dog. When y'all hear his story, Colorado Rick, I don't Hodge Mims, Big Mix, Oats with the jokes. Um, every time I start saying names, I start forgetting names and shit. Shout out to that nigga Theo out there continuing. You know we can't forget about D Rose. D Rose is about to do something crazy over there. And like I said, anybody who does that type of shit, that outreach shit, and actually is in the field living what they talk about, we must support them. We must support them. So that's what that is. So I appreciate y'all. Love. Let me get this right. Hold on. Shout out to Naeem Edwards. Naeem can't. Oh, okay. See what you're saying there. Shout out to that nigga, E legit said showing love. I can't see that shit. That's some bullshit. Showing love. Hey yo, I appreciate that E legit. That's love. Shout out to Showboat. Showboat came through. Showboat said paying tithes. Paying tithes. Yes, Lord. Go to work, my nigga. Shout out to Nick Hewitt. Nick Hewitt said speak on it. My nigga, yeah, we finna go kind of deep tonight too. That shit finna be crazy. Shout out to that nigga JP. JP said, salute Big Homes. You know how we rocking. You already know what it is, my nigga. That's my nigga Chop. He over there always carry our guns. Shout out to him and everything he's doing. He's actually finna start his thing. Shout out to that nigga Oaks. Um Oaks with the jokes come through. Oaks with the jokes said, yeah, I'm looking at it. Oaks with the jokes said, Internet Geeks is real. Internet Geeks is, say that again, my nigga. Oaks said, Internet Geeks is real. We working. And that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Them niggas is them. That's what they do. Hack shit and you know what I'm saying. Fuck shit up. So I don't want no beef with them people. And if you know if them motherfuckers is standing for because there is such thing as a good hacker. If they own some good shit, then nigga we stand for the same cause. But you not gonna be coming all in the goddamn chat with that motherfucking black woman hate. Dog, you wanna talk about when shit started going sideways? Shout out to the Queen. I think her name Queenie Lynn. Dog, I'm telling you, the motherfuckers who show up when shit gets fucked up, I done been through too much in life. When you've been in a situation where you've actually been left for dead, betrayed by people who you thought was your friends and shit like that, dog, then you know what it means for somebody to walk up and say, man, get your ass up. Let's go over here and goddamn, man, what you want to eat? You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. I'm going to go too deep on that, man. You know, that's, man, that shit means something, my nigga. Like, and we don't have enough of that. We don't have enough of it. And that's kind of like the basis of what the No Negative News November stands on. These little niggas do not want to go to war with each other, and they damn sure don't want to go to jail, and they damn sure don't want to die. These motherfuckers don't even want to fight. They simply doing it because this is the way to get in the game. There is no rapper that's coming in the game without some type of jail record, and I'm real like that's what matters now. It don't matter how good the music is. If you look at the artists that get played on this show, you will see that it's a twist with them. You will never hear no garbage nigga. This has been since the beginning. There will never be a garbage nigga on this show. I think the most questionable I got was with an artist that I thought other people might like. And motherfucker might have fucked with him, whatever, but I didn't particularly like it. But it wasn't trash. But it will never be a trash artist. It'll never be an artist who was on that boy shit. It'll never be an artist, a mumble rapper. Never be no fucking trash rapper. Those are the, you know what I'm saying, the standards. So when an artist gets on this platform, it means something. Versus getting on a platform that all you gotta do is have an amount of money. And we've seen these motherfuckers, no matter how big the platform, if you come with the right amount of money, you can get on that platform. We don't do that, which is a fucking problem. That is a problem. When a celebrity comes to a media personality and the media personality ain't all fucking, you know what I'm saying, and don't has no use for no fucking inside scoop. Give a fuck about no inside scoop. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about dropping the tea. I got the tea. I don't give a fuck about that. It poses an issue. So once again, this is why motherfuckers come together Hey man, it's a nigga down there, and I really haven't started the pressure yet. But it is what it is. So love to everybody. I appreciate all the love. If you want to PayPal, I'm gonna come to you in just a minute. Let's go and get into it, my nigga. Yeah, we back, my nigga. Let's get back into it, my nigga. So this is what we talking about. All right. So what happened was did Rick ever tell me? Oh shit, damn. Rick, if you watching, call the phone. Call the phone, Rick.
Else's insecurities make you insecure.
I'm a savage. In May 2020, Megan Thee Stallion's hit song Savage is inescapable. And so is she. Savage is everywhere. You are a huge success. Which brings us to July 12th, 2020. Let's go there, Megan. That night changed everything for you. Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged with shooting artist Megan Thee Stallion during an argument.
Megan Thee Stallion hit by multiple gunshots.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like we fuss about silly stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
Ooh-wee. I'm about to tell to this bitch ass. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm about to tear off of this bitch ass. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm finna tear off of this whole ass.
And it escalated.
Right.
Can you just briefly walk us through what happened that night? It starts you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
I had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go.
All right, there we go. Big Fat Podcast. Who on the line, my nigga? Ooh. Colorado Rick on the line. Now, tell me about what's going on with this thing on the legal side. I'm hearing about a gag order. What they talking about?
Yeah, man. So from what I've gathered is Tory Lanez pretty much if he says anything about the case, he'll get arrested, and he'll go to jail for even speaking about the shit, man. Which doesn't make any fucking sense to me, man. Because why is one side only being told on their fucking media?
And you know what? Like I said, honestly, I can see, you know, if there's a situation to where a guy has, you know, touched and been convicted of that, and sometimes they'll have a separate order to where, you know, you can't, you know, see each other on social media, whatever the fuck like that. But this, everybody should be looking at this in the way of this is a black man accused of a violent crime, has not been convicted. Doctors have said that this ain't no motherfucking gunshot wound. There's no evidence of no gunshot nowhere.
Right.
And here we have. Go ahead.
To mention, bro, is that and honestly, man, academics have pointed this shit out. Was she actually kicked the window open from the car that she was in, right? So once the shit hit the fan and the chopper started flying over, and she's limping, that could have been glass that was in her fucking foot. You know what I'm saying? Not a fucking gunshot. And like you have pointed out, when Boosie got shot in his foot, he was wrapped up in the cast.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm saying, so it's definitely war on black men in this fucking media, bro, and honestly, man, like I can't stay silent on this shit, man. So
real talk,
you're gonna be yeah, man, like you're gonna be seeing some posts from Colorado that's pointing out all this boss ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of like the fucking media silencing black men. Cam Newton can't even say that he wants a traditional wife. But white folks can say that shit, and this ain't racist at all. This ain't no form of fashion racist, but why can't we want the same things, the same traditions, and why can't Tory Lanez speak his piece? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. What happened to Cam Newton?
So, bro, like he said this shit in a way. He was just saying that, with the boss chicks, that he has enough money where if he was to get married, his wife wouldn't have to work. He would prefer her to cook and clean.
There it is.
So for him saying that, man, NBC Sports was calling him a sexist, a misogynist, but then the announcers in the same fucking sentence, bro, was saying that his wife cooks and cleans and that his wife is traditional.
And you know what, Rick? I think what's crazy about that is, at this point, and this is why us taking drastic measures is necessary. At this point, I don't believe pointing out racism in America or the world. It's as ludicrous as saying the sky is blue. You know what I'm saying? We know what's going on, and we've been knowing what's going on. I remember Katrina. She said something about she was talking about it was something that was going on, and it's like, dog, are we at war or are we not at war? How long? I think it was the Trayvon Martin thing. How long have niggas been getting fucked over? How long have we known that this system is racist? This is why one of the first things I came out with was the 30-day crime fast. I asked for a crime fast so that all around the country, what we know is if the police did something to a nigga, we know that the police was in the wrong because we not on that right now. We can't afford to have no gun on us. We can't afford to be in no motherfucking situation. And once again, the only motherfuckers that are pushing niggas to do something to other niggas in the street is motherfuckers who are sitting back being a substitute teacher, 10-year-old white boys telling niggas to go slide on niggas and all this other shit. Who sent me that shit today of a motherfucker over there in Sweden somewhere talking about Dirk need to slide for Vaughn or some shit like that. These motherfuckers is just eating. The whole world is just eating off of this culture. They cannot allow this shit to stop. Dog, once again, you go back to the scene in American Gangster. They don't want this dope to stop. It employs too many fucking people. It's too many people being paid from this dope shit.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Katrina goes so fucking hard, man. Katrina, if you're listening, homegirl, like you definitely have a voice, homegirl, and I'm gonna definitely subscribe to you. But right now, Miss Katrina, like we got some bigger shit, but I'm gonna definitely include you into the budget once I get my shit straight, Miss Katrina.
Most definitely, and and like I said, and that's why Katrina has always been a pillar, and like I said, I feel like I was blessed with all of the tools needed in order to really handle business how business need to be handled. For me to find um a actual real black woman who stands for something, it's like, dog, it don't get no, and I'm saying find as in, what I'm saying, be able to see her do her thing over there. And that's another thing, That's something different though. That's something different.
You don't want her voice to be heard, man. And
they don't. That's right.
Man, like,
that's right.
Get it out there.
Yep.
As long as you keep fucking pursuing AO, like, they can't help but to listen to it, man.
That's right. That's right.
They have to listen to it.
That's right. And like I said,
you know what, man? You know what I'm starting to do, man? Is I'm calling out the fuckery, and like I said on my Instagram, if you don't agree, or if you do agree with the stuff, the treatment that's going on with black folks in this country, unfollow me, unfriend me, and stay the fuck away from me as far as possible.
Real talk.
I'm sick of it at this point, man.
Real talk.
You know what they're fucking doing, man? It's so blatant. You know what I mean?
It's disrespectful. You exactly right. You exactly right. You right. You exactly right. It's so blatant that it's disrespectful. The only people who won't be able to see it is motherfuckers who is under their rule. I said in the beginning, if you are on welfare, if you are allowing these people to give you the income tax, free housing, free money, free food, what you are doing is selling your child. Every government subsidized housing project is something that you hear in a rap song. I was raised in a crazy Glen, nigga. You know, it wasn't nothing but dope heads and motherfucking trappers. Nigga, it was a shootout every night, my nigga. I came up the hard way. And nigga, and they've taught us to brag about that. Brag about that, because if you don't brag about that, then you won't be able to make no money in this industry. To where we have motherfuckers who come from great backgrounds talking about how hard it was, how they had to use what Chess said, what that nigga Chess said with the struggle bars. I had to use my hand for a bowl and eat cereal. Some retarded shit. But you know, that's, and so with the nigga name from Chicago, Polo G. That nigga went to a whole military school. He out there talking about blowers and all this other shit. That's how you get paid. But what we know is that whether it be an athlete or a rapper, the majority of motherfuckers that come from the projects is in that motherfucking system. Bought and paid for. I told you, for 3 months, take that motherfucking goddamn food stamp card and don't buy nothing but motherfucking fruits and vegetables and lettuce and shit like that. And watch how fast the motherfucker come down and, oh, well, we got to cut your shit. You were getting $700 a month. These folks don't want to give you $100 no more on this motherfucker. They going the same way that they attempted to teach me. Stop with that retarded shit you talking about, no negative news and all this other shit. They told me in 2019, 18. Man, stop with that goddamn men too shit. Anybody who was here saw that shit plain as day. We was on track. Them folks stopped everything. They give you little signs on what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Anything that has action behind it, there's a fucking problem. There is nothing wrong with you talking on the internet and, you know, just talking and entertaining. But as soon as you step, when I went to Georgia, nigga, man, when I went to Georgia and came back, it's like I had motherfucking spit in the motherfucker face. Shit, I'm talking about shit was heavy. It was heavy. Like I said, this shit here was just the tip of the iceberg. Shit got heavy. So,
yo, bro, I'm gonna test the waters over here and see who's really, you know, who's really about that change and who's not, man, over here in
talk about
Colorado. So I'm gonna see who's gonna sign that petition.
Yes, sir.
If they don't sign that shit, then I know where they stand, and I know, you know, not to fucking come around them, not to lend them
Real
money.
talk. Real talk.
I mean, and you know, stay the fuck away from me, man. I'm gonna test the waters over here in Colorado. But man, let me tap out and let me just enjoy this show, man. And let me check out, bro.
I got you.
I'll actually hear in a minute.
I got you, Rick. Love.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga Rick, that's a heavy nigga right there, man. And you know, dog, As I always tell y'all, dog, it's not gonna be them people. It's not gonna be the people that you grew up with that is gonna show you that support and that love that you deserve. They'll never see you as you supposed to be seen. This is why the YouTube class is so important. You will never get anything accomplished as long as you can do as much as you want in your hometown. Them folks is never. And if you do some type of way sneak out when you come back for a show or for any reason, it's gonna be the last time you do anything. So shout out to that nigga Colorado Rick. Like I said, motherfucker want my attention, my nigga. Come with the goddamn, come with the action. Come with the action. We've been putting shit in motherfucker faces from the beginning. I asked for a 30-day crime fast so that we would be able to trust motherfuckers. It's some type of way it's impossible for a motherfucker to not do crime. That shit sound like some nigga. It sound like some Democrat bullshit. That what it sound like. That what it sound like. That sound like some real. You can't blame them. They come from a fucked up society. They're pretty much animals. How are you blaming them? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that side where it's like don't take them to jail because they don't have no or it's not don't take them to jail because those are the motherfuckers who signed the big goddamn prison shit. But it's like you can't blame them because they don't have any control of themselves. They're pretty much animals. If you look at them, they look a lot like monkeys. So they're pretty much animals. That's not no love to me. That's not love. But when you're in that judicial system, that is exactly how you get treated. And you just gotta. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes. I and if you talk like that, then they'll do that whole cosplay shit, and they'll really start fucking being massa. And if you let them be massa, then they won't give you as much time. And that's what I hated about the street is how a nigga has to talk to other grown ups. You have if it's an officer or anybody in the courtroom, jail, you gotta act like a slave because those are the people that you don't go in there and look at that man in the eye. You better not go in that motherfucker look that goddamn judge in the eye. Don't you do it. That man ain't never gonna let you out. You go in there and you tell that man you gonna go out here and get you a good job. You gonna go out there and work on that goddamn field. And like I said, if you haven't been through that and you don't know, that's exactly how it is. The more I don't look white man in the eye, I call, white boys sir and all this other shit. That's how you can get, yeah, see, he's a good one. This is a good one right here. So you need to be the nigga who they can say nigga to. They need to be able to do their racism on you. And your reward for that is they'll put in for you to make parole and shit like that. But as I said, let's get down to this retarded hoe right here and see what's going on.
Because I have been there all day. So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver/security. Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston. There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the two people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over. Like, I'm done with this. And I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. Mm-hmm. And it was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. Mm-hmm. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse. Like,
arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a part 2, my nigga. We gonna have to do a goddamn part 2 because it's so much shit here and it's already goddamn 10 o'clock. Cause cause this bitch. So as I always tell y'all, like you can't. I don't do none of the bullshit. We don't do. You're not gonna. You think because you sniffling that that's gonna garner some fucking sympathy? If this was a motherfucking white woman who had killed the nigga, what would we be saying? That racist bitch. How in the fuck? And what I'm talking to right now is the people who support this. You believe this bitch head over heels. The first fucking question, if this is a real situation and you trying to find out what's going on, Meg, have you ever had issues with drinking? That's why we go, like I said, because I'm gonna go too hard. I already see it. I'm gonna go too hard. Meg, have you ever had problems with drinking? You were going to a party. You coming from a party. Not the bitch with the motherfucking I don't give a fuck by the nigga, fuck a nigga, make a nigga fucking drink the fucking beer out of my size 12 shoe. You heard what Rick said. This bitch was kicking the fucking windows out the truck. I gotta see. I already see how this thing finna go. I already see how this finna go. You kicking the windows out of a whole fucking truck? Heck, there it is. How the fuck have you ever punched a window before? This bitch is so motherfucking, and you saying somebody was wrong for shooting in the goddamn car, shooting out the car, trying to keep the fucking beast out. This is the fucking details of Michael Myers, the fucking Halloween monster. Relentless. Kicked a whole fucking bitch. This hoe took the whole. I'm talking about how heavy and how like strong do you have to be to actually kick? How the fuck do? How did she kick? Can you kick a? Can you kick a window out of truck? And just I'm gonna be honest, my nigga. And it's not about parenting, but in parenting you see it. But if you just anybody who's lived real life, whether you a street nigga or a police officer, everybody or a parent, these are people who have to be able to detect bullshit. A principal, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it's a night out and everybody is arguing but you. That don't seem gold, my nigga. And Gail, we're gonna have to do a whole nother situation with you, bitch, because you done been in too many motherfucking dust up about a fucking black man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here, y'all, cause this shit finna go left. I already see this shit finna go left. Not, and Rick just said this. These motherfuckers just gave out needles, crack pipes, and motherfucking Narcan. Didn't these motherfuckers just pay the Chinese people? They gave niggas crack pipes and Narcan. Our memory is so fucking short when it comes to that disrespect. But when it comes to Dirk and fucking, oh, when are you gonna slide for Vaughn? This is the bitch who just talked about Kobe Bryant. Am I tripping? Let me look. Let me see. Am I tripping though? Real talk. Somebody tell me. Is this the bitch, ain't it? Hold up, dog.
And I don't want to be in this car no more, like, because I see it's getting crazy.
Did this bitch Gail King not just tell this bitch Megan she was a savage at the beginning of the show? Now all of a sudden, when a altercation comes, she's the one that doesn't want to be around it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, I already see where this finna go. Y'all gonna I got an early morning tomorrow. I can already see where it's finna go. Look at that despair. Look at that despair. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Look at that despair on this bitch face. And so hold on, man. Let me hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. I see we gonna have to get for real in here. We're gonna have to get for real in here. We gotta get for real. Hold on. We gotta get for real. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to get for real in here. We gotta get for real. We're gonna have to get for real. Let me explain something to y'all. We gotta go and get for real. I see we gotta yeah. I see everything that went crazy since I didn't got how to put my damn uniform on. I ain't been in this shit so long. Listen to me, home. So what happens in the mind of a just go watch Conversation with Me? Katrina tells you, and this is in her early episodes, you will hear her talk about the old bitch. The old bitch. See, the old bitch knows the same way that you got the old white men that's running behind the little, funny looking STD bitch doing the bunny hop and shit. They know they gotta come with their money out. But that's not really a diss for a nigga to bring money to a bitch to fuck her. But and that's what happens when you get. That's what happens when you get older as a man. That's why I fear it. Now, as a woman, when you get older and you it's crazy. And like I said, we're not gonna be able to do this tonight because this is too deep. This is gonna be a 5-hour show. That's another thing we got to change to the long show. But what's going on right here is this is a mirror. This is a mirror. This is Meg Thee Stallion. This bitch was Meg Thee Stallion. This is what happens to bitches like Meg Thee Stallion. Their days are consumed with only giving a fuck about downing, downing, downing the motherfucker they blame for them being alone. So they'll spend all their time at the studio. What nigga we got? What nigga we got? Where he at? Oh no, that's a white man. All right, no, fuck that. Who we got? Make state. Oh, yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, we just got news in. We got a school shooter out there. What color he is? 12-year-old white guy. That ain't news. That ain't news. Well, let's get to a lane of it. Let's get our mixed game. Let's tell a story. That's their whole conversation. Men and women are not the same. You can't put a man with a wig into a sporting competition with a woman. A man is stronger, as he's supposed to be. The woman is, and that's why, like, I think the 5%ers call women Earth. You know what I'm saying? Because they got instincts and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that if a man would listen, can get you through a whole lot. Like I said, Katrina done said a lot of heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't want to hear. But that shit came to pass. But that's a black woman. A black man is naturally the most superior thing on this planet. This is why. So, like I said, it's too deep. All right. So, if a fish is born in the depths of the sea, you got a fish that's born with a fucking light on its head. It was a video game when I was a kid that used to fight a fish. Like, so in Walmart, it used to be an arcade. But they'll be born with things that are going to allow them to survive in that environment. Polar bears, you know what I'm saying? And the polar bear is a cousin to the grizzly bear, but the grizzly bear has other things that's going to make him adept to surviving. Being that the black man is superior on this planet, the only way to combat that is evil. This is another reason why what we do over here is extremely dangerous. White people are born with death on their mind. You go into any channel, any serial killer thing, these motherfuckers have had fantasies of stabbing women, not black women. This where shit get real at. This is why I feel like motherfuckers sign that integration shit. These motherfuckers have had problems with these damn boys being murderous from the very beginning. They wanted to integrate so they can say, nope, it ain't just us, it's everybody. We didn't have no fucking crime like that. You watch them white boys in these fucking interrogation rooms, I don't know, I just fucking, just felt like killing somebody. Don't we all? Hey? And they are kind of on the mark. Yeah, everybody in that room does feel like that. They wanted to stab women and kill them, not black women. When you look at the most horrible things done to white people, it's been white people who did it. The most evil things, but for some reason, the model of what a shady person is a black person, a black man. That's who you fear. When by the numbers, niggas with bandana, niggas not looking for no motherfucking white lady on no jog. Nigga looking for a nigga with a different color bandana on. That shit don't concern y'all. Y'all should be trying to catch this fucking Jack the Ripper, the Yellowstone serial killer, the Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy. Go down the list. Ted Bundy was so fucking deranged with no type of dog. The only time niggas get down bad is when niggas is down bad. That's how this shit works, dog. Soon as a nigga get a check, nigga's the most peaceful nigga. Let niggas rob them. Yeah, I got that shit. You just fucked yourself up. Nigga let nigga rob them, niggas all kind of shit. Nigga don't want no violence. Nigga is up and feeling good, ain't got nothing but peace in his heart. Man, you better go look at these goddamn, these motherfuckers be having whole lives. This nigga is the fucking owner of the CIA. This nigga going out that bitch at nighttime killing prostitutes. Jeffrey Epstein, there is nothing that can calm the murderous intent that's inside of them. But that was given to them so that they can survive on a planet where they are inferior. You're not the strongest, you're the most depraved, the most evil. The things that you would do, a nigga couldn't even think of. And them niggas who do fuck with kids and all that shit like that, it's because of that shit. This is why we need to pay attention to the motherfuckers who are allowed to represent us. A nigga who fuck with a white hoe cannot represent us. That's not realistic. Everybody on the planet wants a black woman, period, point blank. The only reason why you would go to a white woman is because it's easy. Because you're trying to get back. That evil inside of those little white boys is a survival mechanism. Because you finna go to a place where you just finna be totally outmatched in every fucking in brain. And that's another thing. Dog, when y'all start doing y'all No Negative News November, start looking into these stories. The child just got skipped up. Dog, that nigga D from Atlanta, that nigga graduated college at like 15. Yeah, I'm sorry, he went to college at 15. He graduated college at 19. These stories are hidden, but we know all about Rondo number 9 and King Vaughn. We know they whole shit. These niggas ain't nobody. Go pick that shit out and bring that to the forefront. If you're in the media, you're smart enough to know about racism and you see what's going on. Dog, that shit, you can't feel good with what you're doing, my nigga. I don't want to say nothing about white people because I don't want to get demonetized. You can see that they're trying to, you don't see no niggas like that in your everyday life. No niggas who are just murderous and these niggas is rapping. And y'all niggas is putting these motherfuckers in position to where they can't even just be rappers. Because as soon as they make a tweet about something, Julio, this is Jacksonville rapper. Once the whole world knows it for that, not to mention knowing that you not like that at all. You not about no violence. You not about no gangster shit. But everything you post is all gangster, but you not held to none of them standards. The white boy has a built-in evil mechanism so that he can overtake the black man by coming from an angle that he won't expect. Black man is looking for you to come right here like this. Here you go and do some devilish shit to a child. Like, hold on, no, we beefing, but goddamn, my nigga, what the fuck? The war is complete war. What the fuck? You must destroy your enemy completely. Oh man, this nigga dope. I'm saying all that to say you look at this. You don't You don't come with that type of energy. You don't come to work and you've been in Hollywood and entertainment long enough to know how this shit goes. You've seen enough bitches lie. But you're giving her the somber eyes and all of this. But you are the same bitch that had so little heart that you mocked and disrespected a man and his family. You hate black men so much that as soon as the plane hit the ground before the fire was put out, you was already on the interview desecrating that man's memory. And now here you are again, purposely. Dog, dog. Is this the same bitch from the R. Kelly fucking I'm gone. I'm gone, y'all. Cause I got shit to do tomorrow. I got shit to do. I'm gone, dog. I gotta go. I gotta go. Is this the same bitch, dog? Dog, I'm telling you, I gotta get out of here. But is this the same bitch from the R. Kelly video? That bitch ain't give him no softball questions. He ain't getting no softball. You went full investigator. But now all of a sudden, you know that this bitch is a savage and you bitch, you in the damn studio with her. You see how motherfucking big and yoked up. I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. We gotta get out of here, man. Y'all been going. We're gonna go live tomorrow. We're gonna go live tomorrow. I did this finna go too hit. I already see what's gonna happen. I already see what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna have me in this motherfucker till 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to make sure that our camera was back working. We good. Y'all see where we at? Part 2 is coming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm being here all night long. I can already see this. Yeah, you can't be serious. You can't be serious, my nigga. Ain't no way. Hold on. Man, stop that whole shit, dog. Look how they trying to do you. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna be blowed if this shit work. Yeah, bitch, you too late, bitch. And now I see what I need to do. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Don't be a dumb, go get some money. Don't be a dumb, go get some money. Don't be a dumb, go get some money. Go get some money. You out with nothing. Just about sticking the can with 100. Give me a lick in the can with a 20. Shit, I always in the can with 100. I ain't stunning on some nigga that done it. We the one who drive the work to the country. Pound down the road, he sending no money. I heard he sitting that bill like a tank. Plug trying to firm it, know we gon' run it. Scratching at the door, you know they don't knock. Back on the block, got wheel, got drop. Two on the curb, they heard we had to take bird out the sky, make it jump out the back. I know I ain't gonna start trying to jump out the drop. Give me a lick and I brought me a wife. Brought me a bitch, let the close the back. Dream about the burger, I was closing my eyes. I'm ready to ride. I'm in the bogey feeling. Oh, shot cause she got potential. She come down 85, I let her get some smoke. It's a lot of 45 this. For my miss, she be swim. You understand me from the trench.